to another riveting episode of Audit the Fraudit. Today we go to Narragansett, Rhode Island to once again expose the frauditor named Fake Mike Real News. In today's episode, Mr. Turdbutt pathetically attempts his usual tactic of harassment of police officers, but it seems they're all tired of his crap and won't give in to his usual stupidity, leaving Mr. Turdbutt to do a talk of shame and a walk of shame. I think Turdbutt's days are numbered, just like his IQ.
So, I just looked at this cop, and he turned around and put his lights on.
What's up, bud? How you doing, man? You good, bro?
Yeah.
You need anything?
Well, I was just coming from the headquarters here.
Yeah.
They were supposed to send an officer to talk to me. They didn't end up. I just, for a class project, have to ask one officer if they can give me the definition of the First Amendment, what the First Amendment is.
Class project, that's a good one. The officer obviously doesn't believe his lie, but it's good that Will Turdbutt is starting to see that officers are onto his stupid crap, and he now has to find a new tactic to try to get them to answer him. Unfortunately for him, he picked something stupid like a class project. No one would ever believe he's going to school. He'll have to do better.
All right, man. Have a wonderful afternoon. I came back to see if you needed help because you were staring at me. If everything's all set, you have a wonderful day, bro.
Thanks, man. What's your name, badge number?
Rooney, 31.
Okay, do you know the First Amendment?
I do, man. But I gotta tell you what, brother. This is wonderful. I support everything, but
I'll just tell you one thing, officer.
Yo.
Not that I'm questioning you, but I've probably
I
asked.
just turned around to see if you needed help.
I appreciate that. I need help with you knowing the Constitution.
Yeah, man. I served 7 years active duty.
Okay, well, what is it?
I love our country, bro.
Well, what is it?
Have a wonderful day, buddy. Have good energy, good life.
Okay. Good energy and good life. I'll tell you, well, that was nice. You have good, I don't know if he said I had good energy or have a good life, or have good energy, have a good life. That was definitely, you ask them about the First Amendment and they go away.
No, they go away because they know you're just an idiot that is looking to make a YouTube video.
They run away. What is going on, folks? Will Turdbutt here, aka the actual factual reincarnation of L. Ron Hubbard.
What the hell are you talking about?
What up? We're here at Narragansett, Rhode Island, Public Safety Complex. Police, we're doing a 1A public records request too. Let's see how it goes. Hey brother, how are you?
Can I help you?
Yeah, records, are they not open today?
They're not open today.
All right, I'm doing a college project on the Constitution.
What are you talking about, you idiot?
Yep.
And I have to ask one officer the First Amendment. Would you be able to help me out?
Yeah, sure. I'll be right out.
Sure, thanks. See if he knows it. Or if they're just gonna retreat. Because they would be coming out this way. Make sure you guys find me on Auditing America. Hundreds of videos, exclusive videos, fake mic videos over there. Please check it out. This guy said he'd be right out, but instead of walking out the door to come this way, maybe he's gonna print it out. He's gonna Google it. But they all went down that hallway. So I don't know that they're coming out this way. If they were gonna come out, they just came out this door. They just told me. You didn't have to come out to tell me that.
So it's at this point where Turdbutt realizes that maybe the officer isn't coming back out, so he starts rambling to himself. It's quite funny. Let me add some music to go along with his talk of shame.
I bet you it's sarcasm. What you gonna? I don't know what I do about it. go outside too if they don't come around. Wait a minute, I think those outside of courtesy. Always assume the worst of people. Make sure you find my links in the description, guys. We'll see though. Give me a minute or two. It's fire department. We like the fire department. Fire department never shoots anybody's dog. It's a joke. It's a joke though. I know what's going on. They're just partying. So I'm gonna go find them. Oh, hanging out. Got the officers going back. Oh, we're gonna go find them. Cowards. The level of cowardice is uncanny. It's literally uncanny, the level of cowardice these people have. I'll be right out. Yeah, right. He just did the walk of shame because he's a coward.
No, turdbutt, you're doing the walk of shame right now. Let me get the proper music for that.
I'll be right out. Yeah, right. Let's go find this loser. Is this part of the police department? Got pillows and shit? Yeah. They got like CSI guys with pillows and shit. Ha! Losers. What are they doing in there? What are they hiding? Cowards. Cowardice losers. Alright, well. Let's go find these guys, huh? We'll run away. I mean, that's just so sad. I'll try to be nice. I'm gonna try to be nice, guys. Like, I'm not always nice. I mean, when people who are literally the standing army our founders warned us against, not always nice. They're rude as hell to us. They waste our money. They only solve 2% of major crimes. I don't know if people are in there because it's so... I believe that's the guy that... He said, because he had canine and this is a canine car. Got a few of these cars running. Of course, it's hot out. Why would they? It's not their money. It's your money. They'll spend it like they want. So far, all the bootlickers out there, all the people that want to complain about me, so far we haven't had one officer know the First Amendment. How pathetic is that? All these bootlicker channels want to say, oh, Will's acting silly. Okay, well, at least I know the First Amendment. These idiots don't. I'm gonna go back to the front, because they said they was gonna come out. Lying sons of bees. Excuse me. Yeah, the officer said he'd be right back.
All right.
What was his name?
Pardon me?
What was the canine officer's name?
Officer Bassett.
Bassett, okay. Yeah, is he still coming? There, he's right there. Excuse me, officer. Excuse me, officer. Could you help me out?
No, that's not the officer.
Well, I just need one officer for one question, real quick. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
What's that?
I appreciate you taking a moment. So I'm doing a documentary about the Constitution for my professor. I have to ask one officer what the First Amendment is. Would you be able to help me out, please? Just if you could tell me the First Amendment.
Freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom of religion.
Anything else?
What else do you need? I'm stunned.
Well, it's for my college project.
Okay. So, do you want to look it up?
The officer thinks Turdbutt is asking what the amendment is because he doesn't know it. Oh my gosh, now that's funny. And Turdbutt is too ignorant to understand how embarrassed he should be right now.
Well, no. What the project actually is doing is seeing if law enforcement and other public servants actually know the oath that they took to. So you got 3 of the 5. Do you know the other 2?
Is this really for?
This is, you literally took, you get paid to uphold our rights. What's your name and badge number? Identify, servant. You're a coward that doesn't know the First Amendment. You're an idiot.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
You just got it wrong, you idiot. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. Hey, Ball, did you know the First Amendment? Do you know the First Amendment, sir? What is it? You don't know it. You're lying. You do not know the First Amendment. I know I can. I know. You don't have to give me permission. I'm a free man. I can't enjoy my day when I've tried to. One of your officers said he'd come back and talk to me. He didn't. And the next officer was rude when I asked him about the First Amendment, sir. You guys should take pride in the First Amendment. Shouldn't your officers, they're supposed to be courteous and professional, your officers, correct?
Yeah, they are.
And I asked one question. He was,
It's hard to hear you through the glass.
I understand that.
Yep.
One question, I'm going to be on my way. The First Amendment, what is it, sir? I have to ask for extra credit for my project. I just have to get an answer, whether it's correct or wrong, from an officer. What is the First Amendment, sir? I just want anybody to, I just want you to tell me the First Amendment.
Well, you just spoke to the other sergeant,
And he didn't, he walked away, and he didn't get it correct. So I'm wondering if one officer would be able to tell me the correct definition of the First Amendment.
If you'd like to sit down with an officer and you won't do it for your class project and go over First Amendment and all that, by all means, you can come in, we can talk, you can bring the First Amendment to us, we can go over it with you and discuss it.
Well, no, that's...
But I'm covering the desk right now, okay?
Okay, would you be able to...
Officers on other calls, I need to be able to answer the radio.
Okay, well, until the...
Well,
and this is what I'm speaking about. The officer said, I'll be right back, and he left to go in his car, which is very rude to do to somebody who was not being rude to you. And even if I am rude to you, it's your job to be polite and courteous, that you guys strive towards that, as well as know the Constitution. You and your brothers and sisters took a sacred oath before God and your countrymen to not only know the Constitution, but to uphold our Constitution. Do you know, could you tell me the other 2 that he got wrong?
listen, I'm not gonna...
You don't know him?
No, I'm just not gonna...
What's your name and badge number?
What's that?
What's your name and badge?
Sergeant Riley, badge 12.
Sergeant, okay.
I'm working the desk.
Well, enjoy. I just want to let you know, and not that it makes any difference. I'm going to be on my way now. But and you're not even going to care about this. I'm doing this for my viewers' sake, right?
All your viewers, I mean, it doesn't matter. You're allowed to record. We have no issue with the recording.
Yep.
I have no issue with dialogue. The problem is I'm covering the desk.
I understand. You could look at the desk over there and tell me the First Amendment. You could have told me 5-10 minutes ago. I would have been out by now.
That's fine, but we don't have to have this discussion in the lobby at this moment.
I understand, but you could if you wanted to. You could just stand over there and tell me the First Amendment, but you can't. You're unable to because you do not know the First Amendment.
You can file a report. You can speak to an officer or anything like that.
No, I just want to let you know that it's very sad when you guys pride yourself on 2 things, being courteous and polite, and the Constitution. You guys did neither today. You have been better. Like I said, the first officer that I engaged with, he said, yeah, I'll be right out. And then he walked out that door away from me and into his car. That's rude. That's very rude, sir. And I wasn't... No, because what happens? I appreciate that, but no. And then the second officer, as he's answering my question, I'm just asking, and this is something that every officer should know, especially the First Amendment. That's the most obvious, right? And so this is a test, and we want to make sure that the people we're paying such good money to actually know their job, because when you guys take an oath to that Constitution, it's against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And if you don't know what's in that document, how could you possibly either obey or disobey illegal or legal orders? You have a good day, man. I would say, hey, you're sergeant, and I know you guys don't do any training on the Constitution. Hey, you got an extra minute, say, hey, barbecue at my house. I'm not even paying you guys. Come over. Let's learn the Constitution. Let's learn the Federalist Papers, the Anti-Federalist Papers. Well, it doesn't seem like that with the other 2 officers. So when I come back in here, I would hope your officers know the First Amendment. Yep, it's going to be difficult too because people don't know the First Amendment. It's pretty tough, but... So there you have it, folks. 0 for 3. Sergeant doesn't know the First Amendment. The other officers, the K-9 boy, they don't know it. And they're not polite. So we're showcasing you over and over again.
No matter where we are in the country, that it really doesn't make a difference. Police don't live up to the two things that they're supposed to do. They're supposed to, first and foremost, uphold the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. They do not do that. They don't even know it. They don't even know the first god-darn amendment. They don't know it. Sad and pathetic. I mean, they're supposed to be polite, and we're showcasing that that is not the case anywhere we go. These losers don't know the First Amendment. They don't know how to treat people. They don't know the Constitution.
Well, another Frauditor video bites the dust. Will Turdbutt got shut down so fast that he never even had a chance to ask what the Third Amendment was. It's sort of sad to see your Frauditor that was once in his prime get to such a low, but I guess there were just too many crooks that spoiled their broth. I guess one day we'll find these has-been Frauditors just hanging around with drug users while the drug users beg for money. We'll find Turdbutt and other has-been Frauditors begging for someone to just tell